congratulations for your new book. I would just like to know about you from where, what inspired to write a book to you?
Well, there are, first of all, thank you for your well wishes. The inspirations are many. One is the unique nature of the story itself, that the personal experiences I had as a childhood that needed to be told. Another one was for me to leave a legacy to literature, and more importantly, a legacy to my children. But probably the most important point and aspect of the inspiration was for me to write this to inspire and motivate others to believe in themselves, to dream and to hope, and to have a relentless pursuit of those hopes and dreams.
How was your childhood days? It was a days of struggling, or you were born with a silver spoon?
I, I was born with a spoon, but anything but silver. It was actually one that had very bitter taste in it. I was born in a very remote village to parents of no education, and I faced tragedy and very adverse circumstances and events and experiences very early in my life. I won't tell the details of the events so people can read them in the book firsthand. However, they were events that led me and my family into very destitute circumstances and adversity at every corner and tragedy. However, uh, all these true events and stories do end up as a very uplifting and inspirational story for the reader.
Just tell me about this book. Anything, just about this book to our viewers.
The book is an actual and factual recounting of events in my childhood. It covers from age to 16, and in those brief 10 years of this child, my life, um, are enough events packed in there that most people don't experience in their whole lifetime. It's a child journey to adolescence and all the adversities he faces, and yet, uh, despite the bleak circumstances, he has the courage and the fortitude and the ingenuity to overcome those and don't give up and not give up and not give in on his hopes and dreams and eventually make it to the land of opportunity.
So this is your first novel. So what made you write a book? Means what inspired? This was the childhood, but writing a book, converting your whole story into book. How?
Yes, it's a story so unique and different than anything people have ever read or heard of. Uh, is one that I thought should be told and should be read and read very widely. Um, that's a driving force in this to entertain people, to communicate to them, but more importantly, for them while being entertained to get educated about different lands and cultures and peoples, but to get inspired foremost in their pursuit of their own dreams.
So what, are you planning to write a second novel?
The readers have been asking for two things after they finish this book. One is for a movie, that this book should be made into a movie, and second, that I write a sequel, and I will not disappoint them.
Your New Year wishes to our viewers.
I'm
New
sorry.
Year wishes to our viewers.
Um, my very best to all the viewers for the new year. I hope it's a prosperous one for all of you, to your families, and a healthy one.
Okay, and any special New Year plan for yourself?
Yes, my family and I will be taking a vacation after this wonderful experience here in India of launching this book, which has gone extremely well. But I'm looking forward to going back home to my wife, my children, and we will be taking a holiday to a very nice place.
What made you launch this book in India?
Many reasons. One is I personally have a strong affinity to India because I started coming to India in 2005 at that time to establish first of its kind in the industry I serve and for India a center of excellence that started very small yet has thrived over these past years to employ now thousands of people, impacting their careers, their livelihood, their families. So that's a very wonderful experience, wonderful, I guess, exciting thing for me to see that these people have grown so much in their own careers. The second thing is I'm of Armenian heritage, and I assume most people, most of your viewers know of the history of the Armenians in India. It dates back several hundred years, and the contributions they've made to Indian architecture, literature, and to the fabric of life in India. And for those reasons, I have a strong affinity. And thirdly, because many of my Indian readers, all of them in fact, relate so closely to this story and to the characters, to the cultural elements, and to the events in this book.